Blessings, beloveds. Welcome. Thank you so very much for joining me here. This is your weekly energy update for what's going on for August 9th through 15th, 2021. We've got I was seeing a lot of heart energy coming through as I was putting out the cards. There's definitely a lot of relationship healing coming in. And we also have 2 yods this week on the 10th and the 12th. So these are big activation codes coming out of the Lionsgate portal new moon on the 8th into this week with beautiful healing and wholeness and a big push forward, a galactic wheel push forward is what I'm hearing as well. I just talked about this in the love reading, but I'm hearing it again. We're really starting this new galactic cycle, and the wheel, it's destiny. Like, this is God's destiny is what I'm hearing. So it's like these yods are really God's hand coming in now, and him saying, we're going in this direction, let's go. And I think we all need that direction coming in to support us have knowing of what we are to, where we are to be putting our energy and time and focus now. And healing and continuing this healing and ascension process. So there's a lot of light codes. I just filmed the love reading, tons of light codes coming in, massive activation time. So let's see how these cards reflect those energies here as well. Interesting, we've got black pepper, and it says protect and promotes honesty. Wow, very interesting. And we have the Knight of Cups. And then we have earth, and I was hearing a lot of heaven on earth as I was laying out the cards here as well. So this could be definitely a heart healing and emotional healing, feeling more stable to know more information is what it feels like as well. Like you're prepared for more and more honesty and more. It's a big wave of clearing this Piscean age out again, and the veils of illusions, the spells from all of that timeline, clearing out of the DNA, and it's giving you, so it's healing out of the DNA, and then this is giving you this understanding, and it's an emotional healing that you're healed in such a way to now get more information coming in here and grounding in through you. It says the frequency of earth activates our deep connection to the physical plane by showing us the beauty of all aspects of our great mother and revealing more ethereal spiritual aspects of our own nature. So what's going on here is you're connected more with earth, you're grounded in more with the earth as well, is what it feels like here. And so she's really supporting your stability and having this upgrade in feeling more confident to move forward here in a way that you haven't felt before. So it's like whatever insecurities you've had in the past, I'm feeling like you're breaking through of these insecurities and limitations as well. And so these old things in the past where you have kept yourself limited, the breakthroughs are going to come through on that for you now moving forward. And I think it's just really a new way of being for you here on the earth. That's you might have felt like you couldn't do these things before, and all of a sudden you feel like, yeah, I can. Why can't I do these things? Yes, I can. And you're going to feel the energy to go ahead and do them as well, because it's a level of connection through the heart that's giving you this power. It's you just feel more. I think the energy body is more connected to the planet Earth as well. Like you're more in her frequency, and because the Earth herself has also been shifting into this higher dimensional timeline as well, I'm feeling like there's also a new layer that she's in new Earth now. And I'm hearing it's a cosmic embodiment. So she's protected. Her womb chakra is protected for heaven on earth is what I'm hearing. So heaven can come down to earth now moving forward. This is a big opportunity that's cleared, and it's just automatically the Piscean age, the previous dimensional frequency that Earth was in here, gravitational pull. She's more like these things from that old timeline aren't pulling her, and she's not carrying it anymore. It's a big release, and she's able to move forward and protected is what I'm hearing, and safe and stable. So she's getting this, and then you're getting that feedback as well through her, and through this. It's just like the galactic shift. It's literally a timeline shift here, an ascension. And this is allowing the cosmic consciousness to come in, and I just saw 555. So there's going to be a lot of changes this week, and you might feel it in the higher heart chakra, between the heart and the throat chakra as well, that this is coming in. And I'm seeing it's going down the spinal column, but through the back. It's like very interesting. I'm seeing this coming in down through the crown, through the third eye, through the throat to the higher heart, and then it's in the front, and then it switches to the spine and goes down your spinal column in the back and into the earth. So it's almost like the higher heart's like a portal for this higher dimensional frequency to come in. And then, sorry, my stomach's growling, if you heard that. For this higher dimensional frequency to come in, and then it's through the higher heart that I'm feeling like this information shifts, and then it can ground in to the earth. And it's like aligning that heaven on earth, like you being the bridge again, and that you can transform the cosmic frequency into something that's palatable and digestible for the earth to connect and receive through you. And it's through your consciousness and your heart. Wow, this is so interesting. You're the lifeline is what I'm hearing. Wow. And I'm hearing it's all happening through your chakra system and your heart and your emotional body. I really feel like you're very healed. Like this week is giving you the healing that you need. And I think this is what's been going through, but I think the relationship healing is a big energy this week, and then being able to take action because you're healed. So it's like that feminine is healed so that you can move forward basically as well, more confident and stable, emotionally stable basically as well. We have realization, number 37. The frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth. Exactly. And I think this is what the higher heart's doing, is bringing that truth into something that's emotionally understandable. And it's very, very interesting. As well, it says as well, the external process of becoming our highest expression in this world, and this is blooming through you, and your consciousness is what I'm hearing. We have Jasmine attracts and desires spiritual love. Wow. And this sword of truth coming in with this Ace of Swords, and this is your new confidence. This is the new DNA, and this is the new chakra system. God puts the sword of truth through the light body. We've done that quite a bit in 2020 through the whole chakra system. And so this is, I'm feeling like everything's lined up, and the galactic wheel again, moving out of these old timelines. It's like all of this information can come in now and move through you, and it's going to open you up to love basically, and a higher version of love. This more spiritual love, and attracting that into your life. Like equality is what I'm hearing. Equal, balanced relationships. That's also what I'm hearing. So whatever breakthroughs might come through, it's bringing confidence, your confidence back through this lunar gateway is what I'm hearing. So this will continue past this week. I believe the lunar gateway will end on the Aquarius full moon. So this is a purification and upgrade here, and illumination for you, and a big chakra system upgrade. Okay, so the last cards we have here is discernment. Very good energy to have here. And it says the frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. Wow, this is exactly what we've been working through the past few weeks, is we're releasing that judgment, criticism, being judged, all of that, and that betrayal is what I'm hearing. This is the end game to that. Amen to that. So it's happening through this lunar gateway, God is saying. So this is what the bigger theme is that we're moving through right now. 5 of Cups, like to keep you in this emotional lost state. And I think it's like all this hurt and betrayal and abandonment is what I'm hearing as well, has kept you trapped. And then like the red flags and these sorts of things, you haven't been able to make these new relationships, and I feeling very vulnerable and exposed is what I'm hearing as well. But there's a new chakra system. It does feel like this is being replaced with a new completely way of being, and it's because we're in new earth. It feels like this was the Piscean age for you, and now it's over because we're out of that timeline for good. God is saying marjoram. It says soothe and comfort. So this is what the breakthroughs will be for you. So it's definitely a heart healing, emotional healing, and these breakthroughs happening with the discernment as well. Jealousy also is clearing, so you're not going to feel jealous of other people as well. I think the confidence is going to come back is also what I'm hearing. So this is definitely a healing that is going to affect everybody differently based on what these judgmental energies or frequencies within your heart, jadedness, that kept you trapped, I feel like, in this cycle, is what's clearing here. And it's going to be replaced with discernment. So it's like a different level of protection. So you're not going to get hurt again either, but you're going to be able to have a new style of relationships. Like it says, where you're detached with compassion and wisdom. That is true enlightenment. This is the removal of the ego off the emotional body, ultimately, that's going on here. Okay, and it's going to give this neutral state of being and allow you to be free. Just, it's part of your new heart that's coming in. And I'm hearing new organisms as well. So this healing is coming in, this soothing and comforting is coming in, and it's all, this week is about you having these major breakthroughs and heart healings. And you're going to come out of this with a new understanding, a new way to be in relationships as well, and a new consciousness. And this is here on the earth that this is coming through, and like you are protected in a new way as well because of this shift. And it's like strictly because you're not going to be responsible for this vibration any longer. This has to leave now because it's not coming into new earth. And you've been clearing all of these things, putting down your walls, letting love in more. This has been a process, but this has to clear so that you can attract balanced, healthy relationships, basically moving forward, and not also be triggered by other people and how they behave and how they treat you and what you do. You're enlightening out of that. You're evolving out of that, so you don't give a fuck anymore. It's not, you literally don't give a fuck, and it doesn't affect your internal environment. You're not triggered, emotionally triggered. So wow, my stomach keeps going off. So it's like whatever this abandonment wounds or whatever these triggers might have been, they won't upset you like they have in the past. And I'm just because I'm feeling like we're in a new timeline now, and that's not part of this new timeline. And this Piscean timeline is what's leaving, and that's what's connected to this for you here, so that you can keep moving forward, safe, protected, confident, feeling better about being here. And I'm hearing like it's been really difficult leaving the matrix for you, and like living a matrix lifestyle has been very challenging for you as well. Like you came here to break the matrix, so you've never been good with it. And so now it's time to shine, to leave that, export out of that system for good. So from your internal environment and your emotional body, God is freeing you, you're being freed of that this week. And a new understanding, emotional understanding, is being replacing that here, and it's giving you this beautiful new freedom. So your external environment, like if you go to work and these people always triggered you, or your neighbors always pissed you off, it's just all of a sudden not going to upset you anymore. And so it's like, then nothing, like they are not changing, the environment's not changing, you're still living there, you're still going to work at that place. You changed, you don't react any longer. And so this is beautiful. This is what New Earth is all about. And then all through this, the external physical will also shift to your new vibration. But from the inside out, this week is aligning you here to be healed of all that. And this judgment and criticism and self-criticism and criticizing others and people criticizing you, you're enlightened. This week is all about you being enlightened and healed out of that for good, so, and balanced out of that. So this is where this relationship balance is coming in here to help you support that. So this week I felt guided to use the ancestor spirit cards here to support you. I do list down below what we do cover in the extended reading to see if the energies resonate with you. If you'd like to participate with us this week and receive whatever healings and activations and alignments come through to support you, you can re-listen to these videos anytime as well. So if you want to re-listen to them multiple times during the week to align your energies, or while you're sleeping, you can always do that as well, but you don't need to. But they're very powerful. They're quantum healings. They just keep going and expanding and continuing through all space, time, and dimension till it's done and complete in all ways. So if you feel guided to join me, the Vimeo link is right down below. I also have a weekly newsletter that you can subscribe on my website. It's at 144godcode.com. The link is down below for that, where I provide more of the Gnostic wisdom of what the energies are for each week that comes through me. And I also do a card of the day on YouTube and Instagram. The Instagram link is down below if you'd like to join me there as well. I do other cards on Instagram as well that support these weekly messages. So I'm so grateful and honored and blessed that you're here. Thank you so very much for joining me. God bless you. Have a blessed week. I love you. Take care.